How are you feeling? How are you doing in these intense, vibrationally shifting times? Solar emissions, planetary alignments, conjunctions, squares, oppositions. There's a lot of intense energy in 2022. First of all, let's take a collective breath together, shall we? Inhale through your nose. Bring in prana, life force. Exhale through your nose. Squeeze it out. And breathe. A lot of noise, a lot of chaos internally, and it's absolutely essential that you listen within yourself. From my QHHT and BQH client sessions they're too personal for me to share on social media, but the higher self and the counsels and the guides, wisdom is always, you have your own answers. It's essential that you listen within. This is all about you. Your reality is based upon what's going on with you internally. And that is the common theme right now. So that brings me to my monthly webinar for the month of April. It is Galactic Activations and Quantum Healing. And it is on Sunday, April 24th at 1 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. I'm on the West Coast of North America. So from 1 to 3 p.m. What we are going to be focusing on is activating and increasing the clairs, what we think of as our psychic senses, so that we can really tune in to the higher self, the higher consciousness, and tune into our human self and bring that higher vibration into the physical. We're here to be really physical. We're not here to check out. We're not here to escape. And we're not here to go, oh, this is so miserable, I want to go home. You are home. Your body is your home. You are a fractal of a much broader consciousness, hence quantum healing. And so when we realize this and we stop looking to others for our answers, this is a big theme that's coming up with a lot of my clients and my yoga students. This constant daily looking to social media for the answers. You're not going to find it. You're going to find a lot of hypotheses, a lot of conjectures, a lot of theories, a lot of speculation, a lot of gossip. Turn it off. What is it really doing for you? Are you meditating every day and are you finding your answers within you? Are you then taking action from what you feel in your entire body, not just the heart center? The heart is the focus because this is where everything circulates to, is the Anahata chakra, the heart chakra. Everything comes into the physical heart. Everything comes from here and goes out. But are you taking action from that? And that's what we're also focusing on in the Galactic Activations and Quantum Healing webinar on Sunday, April 24th, is we are going to be working with, and I already work with them, you already work with them, you just might not be aware of it. We're working with the 4 particular galactic groups who are really coming in strongly, not just for me, but for many of us. The Pleiadians, the Sirians, the Arcturians, and the Andromedans. Coming through a lot for so many of us. And each one of them really kind of help us with a particular clair. For example, the Pleiadians, you have to have your clairaudience, your ability to hear higher frequencies, really open to hear them. Because they're all about hearing frequency, sound frequency. And for example, the Andromedans are really connected, for me in my experience, with claircognizance, knowing. I know they're here. I know about them. I just know the information they give me. I will see them a little bit, but I really know them more. The Sirians, clairvoyance, very visual, strong imagination, strong colors, bold images. And the Arcturians, clairsentience, feeling, sensing. It's not that the other ones don't work with these. It's just that these seem to be what I'm tuning in to them. And this is what they're showing me. And others have shared this with me as well. So They are going to assist us in empowering ourselves. They are not our power. I get lots of comments on social media from posting my written light language about, a lot of dark doom and gloom, archons and Anunnaki. You want to know something? Those are all parts of you. I know the archons very well. I've had a lot of interfaces with the archons. They're neutral. They're completely neutral. They're like 0 point. Yep. And you will experience from them what you want to experience from them based on what you feel about them. Same with the Anunnaki. They ascend as well. Don't they get a chance to come from heart center and feel more? They do. All beings do. So do we. So when you're judging yourself, you're going to judge others. So we're going to clean that up in the webinar. And we're going to really come into empowering within ourselves. We are incredibly powerful. You are incredibly powerful. And don't you want to turn that on? Don't you want to activate that power and that confidence in that power? That's what this webinar is about. Galactic activations, activating your higher power within you. And the higher galactic guides are here to help us because they're powerful and they want us to realize that we're powerful as well. They don't know more than we do. There are things that they don't know that we know that they want to learn from us. So this is a collaboration in this webinar with them and with our higher consciousness, our higher self. So we're going to be activating the clairs through light language. And then there's going to be light language transmissions from the higher galactic groups. Then we're going to go under group quantum hypnosis to go within and really find that internal power. And if the ego's in the way, we're clearing the ego out of the way because it's ego that fears. Ego is the problem, period. There's no other problem but ego. So once you get the ego back integrated into your soul, because ego's a part of you, we don't annihilate the ego, we just integrate it back into our wholeness. So we're going to be focusing on that as well. This is group support. This is quantum hypnosis, which is huge. And with the group, it's really, really powerful. And if you feel like you're not ready for a QHHT session with me or a BQH session with me, this is a really great way for you to start to get into that quantified field and really feel the energy and start to practice quantum hypnosis. It has to be practiced just like every other healing modality. The more you do it, the better you get at it and the more you raise your consciousness. So I'm inviting you to join me and all of my other participants in this webinar. You can register now in the description box below. That's where the link is. And if you can't, it's recorded. So if you cannot make it live, the recording is a living recording. It's literally an energetic imprint through Zoom on an MP4. And every time you practice it, it will be different. So you can just register for the recording. If you are attending live, you will also get the recording. So I'm excited for this. I invite you to join us and may we see you there. Ohoroto sokoya neia ushukura nehiata aratu shukwa neia hata o ukuro utusiana arikia. Feel from your heart and join us in this passionate practice of empowerment. I love you so much and I appreciate you, and register below. Have a wonderful moment wherever you're at in the world.